All right, friends, welcome back for day 3 of our beautiful fall tree landscapes. We are ready to start on the background. Now, the first thing you're going to notice on your watercolor set is that we have the same colors as yesterday. However, instead of using yellow here, we went ahead and added the purple to your set. We're going to be working on the background, which means we're going to be using the sky colors. And I like to use a little purple in my sky, so I went ahead and added those. We still have the green and the brown. You're probably not going to be using orange and red too much. If you do orange and red like a sunset in your background, then your trees are not going to pop out. They are just going to blend and bleed into the background. And we really want them to stand out. We spent a lot of time working on these over the last 2 days. We want them to pop. So what I like to do for mine is I actually like to start with a darker color towards the bottom and then kind of work my way up to the top. So my darker color is actually going to be my purple. If I start here painting, it's a little weird for me to kind of move my hand up like this. Also, there's a good chance I'm going to run my hand into the paint. So I'm actually just going to flip my painting upside down to make this easier. And I'm going to start with some purple on my picture. And I'm going to start right along my horizon line with that purple. And when I get up to my trees, these trees are totally dry, which means as long as I am very careful, I can paint right up next to it and it's not going to bleed into it. I can even get into those little spots right in there with my colors. As long as I'm being careful, I should be able to get right up next to it and it's not going to bleed. Now, I want my blue and my purple to kind of fade from one to the next. So just like yesterday when we were painting the trees and we added those little dots, you can see them on there, I need my purple to be wet when I switch to blue. So I'm not going to go through and paint all of the purple right away. I'm actually going to go about halfway with the purple here, and then I'm going to switch brushes and switch colors. And I'm going to bring my blue down to there. Again, I'm just going really carefully around the edges of my trees. It's not going to be perfect on there, but that's okay. Those colors will dry and they'll look pretty nice, just like that. We're going to let those two colors just kind of mix right on the paper. And then I'm going to use my blue across the top. Now this blue doesn't touch the purple again until I get all the way to here. So I can go ahead and finish up the blue all the way over to that spot. Again, just really carefully going around my trees. And you can see already how putting in that blue next to the trees and that purple down here, how they're starting to kind of bleed and blend together, and it's really starting to make those trees pop out. We're going to get right into this space. I can add a little more purple. Now, if your partner is using the blue, you don't have to just sit there not doing anything. Instead of working on the sky first, if your partner's doing the sky first and using the blue, you can go ahead and just work on the ground. You can choose what color you want. The ground can be any type of ground color that you want. So you could choose to do your ground in maybe a green for grass. It can be brown for dirt. It's really up to you how you want to paint that. I'll let those two colors blend and mix right there, and I'm going to keep going on. I'm going to go ahead and finish up my sky and my ground. You are going to get started on painting your beautiful backgrounds. Remember to be really careful with your brush going around those trees. You don't want to cover up all the work you did yesterday. But hopefully when you're done, you'll be happy with what you've got. So here it is. All right, friends, I hope you enjoyed this project, and I will see you when I get back.